My name is Reverend Dr. Barry King, and I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I'd like to share with you a companion video for the book, The Spiritual Nature of Love. And this is video number 11, The Expansion of Love into the World. As awareness deepens within individuals, it does not remain confined to personal experience. It naturally begins to extend outward, influencing how people relate not only to those closest to them, but to the wider world. This expansion is not something that needs to be directed or forced. It arises as a natural consequence of recognizing that life is not separate. When individuals begin to see that this awareness is part of a larger field, their perspective changes. The boundaries that once felt rigid begin to soften. The distinction between personal and collective experience becomes less absolute. And as a result, the way they engage in the world begins to shift. Care expands, not as obligation, but as a reflection of connection. Action that once felt optional begins to feel meaningful, not because they are required, but because they are aligned. This may appear in simple ways. How someone speaks to another person, how they respond in the moment of tension, how they contribute to their environment. These actions may seem small, but they are significant because they are expressions of awareness in motion. As more individuals begin to live in this way, something larger begins to occur. Patterns of interaction change, conversations become more open, responses become less reactive, and gradually the collective experience begins to shift. This is how change happens, not through force, not through control, but through accumulation of awareness expressed in action. Love, in this sense, is not passive. It is active, not through effort, but through presence. And as it continues to expand, it begins to shape not only individual lives, but the world those lives are part of. Thank you for allowing me to share. I wish you love, joy, and much happiness. And yes, hug someone you love. God bless.